What's up guys, IronMan here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today we're reviewing these Marvel Legends 80th anniversary figures, 3 figures here of the Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man. So these are classic style design figures, and I like a whole classic look on figures, especially Captain America and Thor. Those are my favorite. Iron Man's usually kind of more boring when you get into the classic and everything, but we're celebrating the 80th anniversary of Marvel here, so let's take a look. So first off we have the Thor, and of course we're going to open these and go through them and stuff, but you can see it comes with Mjolnir, the classic one with the writing all over it, and then he's in his classic Thor attire. But the cool thing about these is these are based off the Alex Ross figures or drawings and stuff, so we can see a picture there of what an Alex Ross drawing looks like for Thor, and then you can see more there on the back with Loki and all sorts of stuff depicting Thor and everything, family and story going on there in the background. So we've got that picture there for Thor, that's pretty cool, and then we got some, of course, story there for him as well, so it's pretty cool. I forgot to bring, I have the book that most of this stuff come from, the Marvels book, and I meant to show it to you guys, but I forgot it upstairs. So then we've got Captain America here, again my favorite superhero ever, so this is pretty cool to get him in the classic style. I love, of course, the whole like fish scale design and stuff. That's always one of my favorite things about Captain America. So we got a classic version with that and everything. Unfortunately, that's the throwing shield. We can obviously take the shield off and put it on his arm, but this whole throwing shield thing isn't very cool because I don't think it looks good, and then it always makes the character fall down and stuff, so you can't really pose it without having a stand help hold it and everything, so it's pretty cool. Again, we got Alex Ross design, so there's a look at the Captain America there, and then a picture there from the back that looks pretty cool and iconic. Looks like Captain America has been shot or something to me, no blood or anything, but with the holes in the flag and the way he's holding and stuff, looks like he's been pretty damaged. And then we've got the little story on him there, and then we've got Iron Man, so we have the classic look of Tony Stark there from the comics and everything. Again, classic looking Iron Man. This one's not too bad. I actually kind of like this, but like I said, most Iron Man, the classic styles are pretty boring, so but this one's actually pretty okay and decent. I think they did a good job with the design and everything, and we can turn it around. There's the Alex Ross painting there, and then an additional look of it there and stuff. That looks pretty cool. That's a really awesome looking picture. I love his designs. Like, he's one of the best artists for comic books and everything, and his designs just look great, and you can see all the like reflections, so it really shows you like how shiny and detailed the armor is and stuff through his drawings. Like, you can see all the reflection and stuff. It just looks awesome and amazing. And then we got his little story there for Iron Man, and that looks pretty dang cool. So I'm super excited to look at these figures out of the box and stuff and see how awesome they look in real life and everything. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up down below. Let's go ahead and get into them. So here we got all 3 guys, and I have to say, I don't know what it is with Marvel Legends, but like when they do specialized versions of characters and stuff similar to this, you know, where they did it, you know, for the anniversary and the Alex Ross and everything, they just put in like a little bit more detail or something to make these characters look almost perfect. And it's kind of weird, you know, that we can have like such good looking almost perfect characters, and then, you know, the rest of the Marvel Legends look the way they do a lot and everything, but these just look so cool and amazing. Let's go ahead and we'll go and move Thor and Iron Man out and start with my favorite Captain America here. So here we got to look at Steve Rogers in his Captain America outfit. Again, I love this outfit a lot. I wanted this character for myself because all the Marvel Legends we get are for my brothers and stuff, so I usually don't get any of them, but this was one I wanted to get, but unfortunately with the way it being like, I think, a Walmart exclusive and stuff, and you know, not being able to find it, but we finally did, thankfully, and that's why we're doing the video and stuff. So we're only able to get one, so I don't get one, but it's still pretty cool and stuff, and I still like this. So there's a look at his face. Again, this is my favorite version of Captain America, like in this outfit here with the scales and the I like more of a lighter color blue than this darker one, but just this look and version of Captain America is my absolute favorite. But look there, up at his face, so we got, of course, the A on the head, the wings coming off the side, which look pretty nice there and stuff. We have a look at his face, which we'll see here in a second. He does come with additional face, but not much different to it. And I like his cowl going down into his shirt, so you can see the separation with the neck or the shirt and stuff in his cowl there. And then we go, of course, into the fish scale top there, of course, the all blue, and it's all nice and metallic and stuff. That I like. They added that detail in it. The nice star there front and center looks really nice. Of course, the red and white stripes there through the midsection and stuff. And then we got the scaling continuing over to the shoulders, the white arms, and the red gloves. You know, I love these kind of gloves with the big openings that go up the arm and stuff. I always like that design for Captain America on both sides there. Then he's got a belt in the center, of course, with some belt loops and the belt buckle designed onto it there, and then some dark blue pants. Again, not metallic or anything, not matching the top there, but some nice blue pants going down into the red boots. Again, I love the boots with the additional fold over the top there and stuff. I just like that design a lot for some reason. But for movement's going to be pretty much same as normal though. Heads twist and nods, shoulders move up quite a bit, so good movements there. If you push down on it, rotates around. Bicep twist, double elbow joint, and the wrist can twist around and flex. Then he's got the ab crunch right there under the blue part there, so the crunch there, and then the twist at the waist. His legs come up 90 degrees, go back just a little bit up to the side there. Thigh twist, pretty good there, a double knee joint. And then he does have the twist right at the top of the boot there, so like the shin twist, and then the foot that can flex and go side to side. So that's a pretty good looking Captain America there, as I said. And then he does have this additional star on the back with the hole in it to hold the shield. And speaking of shield, we'll take a look at that here. So here we have the shield in the little throwing hand. Again, I hate these hands because they usually, you know, knock the character over. I don't think they look too good and everything, but we want the shield though, so we're going to take the shield. So obviously you can take it, stick it into his back like that, so he's got the shield on his back, or it has the old style grip here, so it has the little clamp thing that you just take and clamp it onto the wrist and have the shield in his hand like that. So that looks super good there. And his other additional little accessories, so it comes with 2 fist hands, so instead of 2 open hands, if you want fists, you can do that. So obviously he can fight and everything. And then he does have the additional head here, again a little bit different. They don't seem much different at all. But you can see this one has kind of like more of a frown or something on his head. And his head looks much fatter or something in this one. So I don't really know exactly why the 2 heads, because they don't look that much different there. And the face just looks smoother and stuff, where this one has a little bit more detailed wrinkles. But the only thing is the extra head does have some paint issues there, probably from the wings and stuff, caused some issues there on the back. So it's a good thing we have just the normal head to go with it and stuff, because it makes the cap look so much better. And then we got Thor, which is pretty cool. And again, I like this a lot. He's always been one of my close favorites as well, so it's cool to get him, and especially in this outfit. This one's like my favorite version, so again, these are just perfect to me in my eyes and stuff. But here we got Thor, so again in his old classic style design here. So he's got the helmet on the top with the point, and then the wings coming off the side. Unfortunately, this wing's kind of bit up a little bit, so we have to maybe do something to get it straightened out a little bit. But he's got the wing there, of course, the nice flowing long blonde hair, clean cut face and everything. And then I like his black outfit here with, again, the silver circles right on the front. Again, I don't know what they're supposed to be, unless it's supposed to be a part of his powers, you know, the like conduct the electricity and lightning and stuff that he gets. If that's what it's for, I'm not sure, but I always like that detail added onto it. And I like this, especially detail on this figure, is if you look at the black here, I don't know if I can get it to show you, but it looks almost like leather. Like when I first saw this, I'm like, did they put leather on this figure? But no, it's just plastic that's designed like that. So it has like a leather, like wrinkles all over it and stuff. So it's pretty cool that they were able to get that texture into this figure and stuff to add it in there. So that's pretty cool that they did that. He's got a gold belt buckle on there with a T, of course, for Thor and everything. And then the pants continue down, go into actual some blue leggings here and stuff. So he's got some nice blue legs. And then his boots, they always enjoyed as well. So they're nice tall boots up to his knees, has a little guard here on the front, but then they're wrapped around with some leather that's yellow and stuff. So and then some gold there on the boots as well and stuff. So I always like that detailed feature a lot. He's got some armbands on here, so some red and black leather armbands, and then of course his cape hanging down off the back, nice red. I like again the shadowing and stuff they added onto it there, into the crevices and everything. And I like it's actually attached to the figure on his shoulder, so it's not a thing that falls off. But unfortunately it is big and stuff, so it kind of pulls him back and everything. So you have to get him into position where he'll stand, and he has to lean kind of forward a little bit so he doesn't fall back. Movement's pretty much going to be the same. So we have the head that can twist a little bit and nod a little bit. Again, the hair gets in the way, so it kind of interrupts that some. The shoulders can move pretty good, and I like how they, you know, have the fanning there of the shoulder pad stuff, and so it gets out of the way to move the shoulder and stuff, rotate around, all that sort of bicep twist. Double elbow, wrist can twist and flex. Ab crunch and twist at the waist right under the Thor belt. Legs can come out to the side. Thigh twist. The double knee joint, again, hidden by part of the boot there at the top. And then there is also a twist here, a shin twist, like halfway through the boot, or middle of the boot there, as you can see. And then the foot can flex and twist side to side. So again, just another very good looking figure overall. And by the way, his muscles, as you can see, he's all ripped and stuff. So he's jacked, got all sorts of muscles on muscles. And then he also has the veins popping out and stuff. So he's a very muscular, like beefy, hulky guy here and stuff. So he's been working out, as you can tell. Then we of course have his accessories. So he comes with a fist hand for the left side over here. So if you don't want to have this open grasping hand, but of course to have Thor, you have to have Mjolnir here. So of course we have the classic style Mjolnir made of the rock. And then it says, whoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the powers of Thor. But we can obviously take the hammer and stick it in his hand. So there we go. Thor's got his hammer now, Mjolnir and stuff, and that looks super cool and awesome for this figure. Then we've got Iron Man, and again, this actual Iron Man has kind of won me over, and I like this a lot. There's something about the feeling, like they've done this with the more recent Avengers Iron Man and stuff, and then this one as well. It just has a different feeling and texture to it, like something about the way, I don't know, it feels like more hollow inside, but then it's like heavier and lighter at the same time. It's just so confusing. And then like the material and like sleekness of it and stuff, it just feels different from everything else. But here we got to look at the classic Iron Man looking face. So he's just got the nice mouth slit and the eyes bracelet and stuff there, so nothing too special, but still the gold face and the all red armor there with the gold detailing of the arms and the legs and stuff. So looks just very nice overall. Again, there's not too many paint details or issues with any of these figures and stuff, so it just makes this look even better and everything. But I like, again, the helmet there. Then we got the body design, so we have the arc reactor there, his chest, some additional little pegs coming off the front with what look to be lights coming out of them and everything. But you can see the nice sleek metallic-y armor there on the top and stuff, and then his arm stuff, the metallic gold going into the fists and stuff, where he's got the segmented hands and everything. So he's got that, and the segmented lower half of like the underwear and stuff. He's got these nice little circles on the side. I don't know what they're for. They're just like little hip protectors or something like that, but I like those actually on it as well. And again, more sleek gold legs all the way to the boots, where they are the segmented boots as well. Again, so again, it just looks nice, and like I said, it's just so nice, flat and shiny. Of course, in this part you get like the rigid segmentation and stuff, but everything else just nice, sleek, and like soft, like smooth and everything is what I'm trying to say. So it just looks weird and different and stuff, but it's just something about it looks cool. Silver movements, obviously head can twist it on. The shoulders I like a lot, so they have this like big like round circle around them, which keeps the shoulders, you know, in the spots and stuff, so it gives it nice room to move around and everything, which is pretty cool. So it can obviously move up and twist around that, as I showed, bicep, double elbow, and the wrist. Ab crunch, twist at the waist, legs move up out to the side, thigh twist, which is real stiff on this leg, double knee joint, twist right at the top of the boot there, and then the foot can flex. So as with most Iron Man, you have to come with a bunch of accessories, so we get some switchable out things. So we have some additional right hand here that has the blast too, so you can shoot the blast and stuff, and then we get additional left hand of the fist, so if you want fist or blast, you can pose it with however you want and stuff there, so that's pretty cool. Comes with those. We get an additional Iron Man helmet that's like a different styled version, so the eye holes are a little bit open wider along with the mouth, and then I don't know if you guys can see it, but in the mouth it has some little lines there, almost look like teeth and everything. Again, I don't think you can see those there, you can kind of see it there, and then also, and yeah, so that's pretty much the only thing really different about it. Nothing too special beyond that. It looks almost exactly the same. We get an additional head of the unmasked Tony Stark, again comic version here. Again, I like this look a lot. So he's got the real thin mustache there and everything, the black hair all nice comb back and stuff, his blue eyes there, so it just looks very nice. Again, you could see where the look for Robert Downey Jr. came from and everything looks very nice and stuff. I like that look there. And then we get some blast effects that we can stick in his hand, so it's got some additional little layers here. So usually we just get this part here, so we get the little blast with the little radius, but then we have the also bigger radius that they stick into, and then they actually line up, so you have to kind of twist this segment around here until it like lines up with the rest of it. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to, but I just like to do it so it matches. But then obviously we can take him and stick it into his hands. I assume you can probably do some additional little stuff there. So there it looks like a big giant blast coming out of his hand and everything there, so that looks pretty dang cool. So that's going to be it for these three figures. Of course, the Marvel 80th anniversary figures here, featuring the Alex Ross versions. We have the Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor here. Again, these are probably three of my favorite Marvel Legends now of this set. I just love each of them and all of their like own unique ways and stuff, and I just think they look absolutely amazing, and the details and the quality of them are just better than any of the other stuff, so that is super cool. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments down below if you like them or not. Choose your favorite character. Of course, mine's Captain America, so let me know yours in the comments. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Show me how awesome you are and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.